tell you that just so we can have this to share if somebody wants to see that. So without further ado, I want to introduce our very first director with the Zoom with the Directors director, Jenaffer Pitt, and she is with Pickens County, South Carolina, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and her district and then share some ideas. So welcome, Jenaffer. Thank you for being here.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jenaffer Pitt. I'm with the school district of Pickens County, and I'm at Liberty High School. And so we thought we would pilot a machine here for several reasons. One, to use for summer feeding, one to use for COVID feeding, which is various and sundry different reasons right now. And then, of course, for day-to-day use. To be honest, we're using it more for day-to-day use right now than for COVID feeding, because our school district has been in person pretty much the entire year. We had 1 week when we went out, and we didn't end up using this for that because we had other prepackaged items, but we do use it daily, and it works really well, and the kids think it's phenomenal because it's professional looking packaging. And we've got a couple examples here. This is Lisa Hayes. She's the manager at Liberty High School. We're doing a Christmas meal today, so the other ladies are out on the serving line, and I'll take you out to the merchandiser in just a few minutes so you can see the products in the merchandiser. So I'm going to turn my computer around, and I'm going to kind of show you. We're right now using it for cold items. We do salads, we do sandwich kits, we do a yogurt plate, we do a little Lunchable. And so I'm going to show you all of these options right now so you can see the different ways that we've packaged it. And then if you have any questions, you can also do hot meals. We have not done hot meals just because we're serving off of our serving lines right now, but we will plan to use it for summer feeding in all of those capacities. So our machine, and I know there's different machines, is an HS48, and we have different size containers that we use. And so I'm going to turn this around, and hopefully you guys will be able to see, the machine and how easy it is. Can y'all see that? I'm trying to turn my computer. So this is the little salad kits that we do, and we have the salad in the bottom, and then we have a little divider tray in the top. We have our chicken and our salad in the bottom, and then we have cucumbers, tomatoes, cheese, and eggs. And then we also have a ham. And then all you do,
the beginner plate through.
You run a beginner plate through, or a starter plate, and you just push. Can y'all see it? And it seals the unit. And then you can go right behind each other with different size packages. This is a wrap sandwich that we get from Tasty Brands with a bag of chips and an apple.
Grab and go.
This is for our grab and go. Push it through. And then you have a little razor cut thing that cuts the film. And it's that simple.
Gorgeous.
You take it out, and it's a complete packaged salad. We put a label on them so they know what type of salad it is.
Have dots on. We put dots on them so we know what day they were made.
They also put a dot on the bottom that tells the date that they were made. You can buy labels that have all of that on there. And this is a little Lunchable. It has like ham, crackers, cheese cubes, and then a Rice Krispie treat in it.
Grab a fruit.
And then they'll just grab a fruit. Tammy, can y'all see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. It is super easy to use, very easy to prep, and the kids love it because it's a professional grab and go item.
Gorgeous.
Lunchable. So then the yogurt plate's the same way.
I don't think I've seen your yogurt plate. This is, just so y'all know, this is a very creative district. They're always sending me pictures. So that I have seen.
Yogurt, cheese, raisins, and then graham crackers.
Since I stopped it, we'll have to start.
She stopped it, so she's going to start another starter plate. They make an automatic machine. We just did the manual machine to start to see how well it was going to go. If we start doing mass production, we'll probably go to an automatic machine. They seal phenomenally. We never have any kind of issues with the sealing. Machine's very easy to use and operate. Lisa and I kind of trained ourselves, but Tammy was great. If we had a question, we called her and she was Johnny on the spot.
Y'all are amazing.
I timed it this morning. It takes about 25 minutes to heat up.
So it takes 25 minutes to heat up. I'm gonna carry you guys out into my cafeteria, into the kitchen serving area.
So your machine is getting up to temp and ready to go in 25 minutes?
Yes,
That's really good because it can take a little longer, but that's,
yeah, ours does pretty quick. So anyway, this is our merchandiser. If y'all can see inside here.
can you turn just a little where the glare is? It's fine if you can. It's just, I don't know if yours.
Hold on, maybe the lights make it.
Nice. It's so pretty. I want them to be able to.
Lisa, where's your light for this cabinet? Is it still glaring?
A little bit, but it's, I mean, I think that looks good. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
Hopefully you can see it. It's hard for me to see what you're seeing.
No, it's okay. It looks good, Jennifer.
And if y'all want to see our Christmas meal, here's our Christmas meal today.
That's beautiful. Jennifer, what kind of challenges are you having? Challenges that are similar to everybody else? Supply chain, are you having trouble getting things to serve? I know someone said if you had any issue getting the plastic trays. From us, we're doing pretty well. I don't think we have, and my colleagues are on the call too. So if you know anything that I don't, feel free to speak up.
So we ordered a big order with you to start. So I wouldn't have noticed any supply chains if y'all had any, because we had plenty of product to come in when we did our initial shipment. As far as other supplies, yes, we can't get a lot of things. So we can't get cups, we can't get bowls, we can't get spork and fork kits and the disposable meal trays. We're now serving most of our meals though back on regular trays again. Food supplies, food shortages, that's an everyday thing, but we've done pretty well with our produce. Most of our commodities have came in, and we try to utilize a lot of our commodities in these containers. Like this is all pretty much DOD produce.
Wait,
and then we have
I didn't see
DO
that.
diced ham, and then the
Okay.
popcorn chicken. And same way with this, that sandwich is a commodity item that we use. I mean, so it benefits us. It helps us on our cost. Yes, the packaging probably costs a little bit more than if you were to just, put it in a little clamshell, but it's worth it because of it keeps longer, and the kids think it's a professionally packaged product instead of us just putting something in a clamshell. So it works beautifully.
That's awesome. And that's appealing to them. And somebody's asking, what is the brand name of your merchandiser? And also Maria Johnson said your meal looks yummy. So
Oh, thank you. So the merchandiser, we just ordered these and got these in at the end of last year. We swapped out our other ones because we were having a little bit of an issue with it. These are, I can't remember. I'll get it to you. But anyway, it's Laura Smith in Columbia. She's the one that sold those to us.
okay, Kevin, if you'll just maybe put your email there in the chat box somewhere, and when Jennifer lets me know, I'll let you know.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Okay, what other thoughts or any other, I know I put the picture of you where you had done something about COVID, and I thought, well, I wonder if people will, thanks, Kevin, I see that, people will wonder if you're going to talk at all about getting through COVID. But is there any little words of wisdom that you have for all these directors? You have like 2 minutes left, so I want to make sure and not take up all your time.
Well, I just want to say, I know that every district's had the same kind of hurdles to cross and to get over as we did. And I think we all did it phenomenally. I think that, you don't realize what you can do until you have to do it. And so you get very creative. And, my philosophy in life is when you come to a roadblock, what do you do? Do you stop or do you find a way around it? Mine is I find a way around it. And so my staff has been great. They literally will do anything that I ask them to do. And I always tell them to try to be creative. And so even when the craziness of COVID happened, we still tried to have fun and we still tried to be creative for our students. And that's basically it. I mean, I feel like it's important to pour ourselves into them because they're the reasons that we're here. And so I'm very blessed, and my district is a great testimony to loving and serving as a ministry, really.
That's why I love you all so much. I just love being in this industry because that's who you are and that's what you do, and you find a way to serve those kids, and we just appreciate that you do that, and we appreciate you taking your time, to just let people know, here's some things I'm doing to try to feed these kids during these tough times.
Well, thank you. And guys, there's so many different plates that they have and so many different options that are available. We'll probably experiment with some more. We started with these just because I knew some certain things we wanted to try. So she was great. She let me try a few different plates, and then if I liked it, then I bought them, and if I didn't, then I sent them back. So she's really great to work with, and if everyone shares their ideas, then it gives us all something else to go off of. So I say that if you do buy and purchase from her and you have a great idea, please share it with all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I wanted to do this, for one reason. Like, all the customers that I have, especially that came on during COVID, they're all doing something that's so unique. And so I'm really excited to do these on Thursdays. So, because you're doing something different than the next person who's coming next week. So thank you. Thank you. Do y'all have any questions I think we've addressed the few that have come through the chat box so far, but if you want to, we have 5 minutes. So if you want to unmute yourself, if you want to type a question while Jennifer's here, questions for me, anything at all. Okay, well, we'll give it a couple of minutes. Let me share this. If you, I don't think, am I sharing my screen? I am not. Hang on one second. If you're interested, if you want to contact or be contacted, or if you want the, well, golly jolly, you guys. There we go. If you're interested in getting the product guide, if you're tech savvy, just take your phone and you can scan that, and that will open up to the product guide. If you would rather email us, then our email is down there at the bottom. Of course, you can take a picture of that screen too if you want. So it's sales@prefpkg.com. If you want to be contacted, then definitely put your name, email address, or however you want to be contacted, and maybe a little bit about what you're interested in the chat box, and we'll be happy to do that. And then we are, I think, revamping our loaner program. Jenaffer talked a little bit about, I'm definitely happy. All of us, we have different sales reps that are on this call, but we'll send you some samples and just let you try some things out and look at them for sure. And the loaner program is the HS48, which is the one Jenaffer was talking about right here. And I think we're going to start that back up. We did that before COVID. And basically that would be, as you would just cover shipping and whatever disposables that you want to use. And then we would send it to you and you could use it for basically a month, I think, give or take. That's something you could work out with your individual sales rep. So have I forgotten anything? Gosh, we're going to be like 3 minutes early. I'm sort of a time Nazi. So I was like, we are going to be done by 10:20. So, and I know.
I think there are a couple of questions there, if you look at the chat box.
Oh, did I miss some? Oh, I forgot to. Okay. So April, the unit, this one, and we do have automated ones that are, that are bigger and that kind of thing. But this one is 4 feet long by, I hope that's all in there, by 1.5 feet wide.
I'll show you ours too on the table if you can see it. It's not very long. It's a little prep table. It's not long at all.
Yeah, and it's you can even carry it with a cup. When I take it someplace to do a demo, my husband and I just pick it up and load it in the trunk or in the back seat of our car. So I wouldn't say pick it up by yourself, but then there are some guys in the office who think that they can, and so they try. So that's how much it takes up. Somebody says we pre-package our side salad and veggie cups for our 14 elementary schools. These work great. So Christy, thank you. We're really glad. So yeah, we have all sorts of sizes, like Jenaffer said. So if you wanted to do a side salad, we have a little 8-ounce cup. We have lots of different trays for you to package things in.
Merchandiser is called an Oasis.
An Oasis. And it looks beautiful. They are literally sending me pictures all the time, and I just love it so much. They're proud, you know, they're proud of
The
what.
kids love it. I mean, the kids absolutely love it. So it's like walking into a C store and then picking something out of a merchandiser from a C store. So
Awesome. Okay, let's see, Chad, did I miss anything else? Or I have Chad, Leo, Lloyd, some of the other, my colleagues. Do y'all have anything to add that I missed? Okay.
I think
Jennifer,
the machine weighs about 70 pounds.
oh yeah,
It's about 70 pounds.
which is still too heavy for one person to pick up, I think, but not bad for two. Okay, well, and I bought, I don't know if you can, I have a skirt on it, but I did buy a rolling table so that I can roll mine around my garage and do the demo. So that makes it really easy. All right, y'all were awesome. Thank you so much for joining. We had so many people sign up. We're going to try to, I mean, at least until, you know, it seems like we need to do something different, but I have 5 other directors who are excited about doing this. Next week on the 16th, we will have Leanne Connor from Jessamine, Kentucky. And then, so what I'll do is I'll put this as a weekly thing, but I'll also let you know we're not going to do it while you're out. So we'll do the 16th, and I don't think that we're going to do one again until like the 2nd week in January. So I'll alert you to those. Email me with or the sales@prefpkg.com if you have questions, something you'd like to see, just anything at all. We're here to help you. And Jennifer, again, thank you so much for all the ideas.
yes, you're welcome. I hope you all have a great Christmas. I'm going to put in the chat real quick my email address in case anyone has questions directly for me.
Okay, fantastic. All right, well, yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody, and I hope that I will see you next week.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.